Hello, I'm Tim Krul. Welcome to Norwich City Central.
Going on, Lewis here, Norwich City Central. Welcome back to my predicted 11 slash preview for upcoming game against Sheffield Wednesday. I'm delighted to say I will be going to the last 4 games of the season, so that is Sheffield Wednesday and Blackburn at home and then Stoke away, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be going to Villa away, so I'm going to got my ticket. So very exciting times, and hopefully Norwich City can get promoted. We've got 7 points clear of third place Sheffield United and 4 points clear of Leeds in second place. So we're on the brink of promotion. We've played 42 games this season. It's been a long and hard season, and we're almost over the line, but not over the line yet. So it's going to be a really, really exciting end to the season. And I guess my message for Canary fans in this Friday night game is just make the atmosphere brilliant. The players do feel the nerves from the fans, so just keep the atmosphere going, sing your hearts out for 90 minutes, create a positive and vibrant atmosphere, and that will help the players get over the line. The players have admitted that themselves. And if Todd Cantwell does start, back the lad. If he hears jeers from the crowd, I don't think he will, but if he does hear a bit of nervousness from the crowd, that could make him nervous. So just get behind the boys and be positive about it. And quickly on that Todd Cantwell issue, there's been a little bit of criticism towards him this season, and I'm someone who would have preferred Mario Rancic rather than Todd Cantwell, but if Todd Cantwell's in the side, just back him. That Daniel Farke's trusted youth this season, and Todd Cantwell's had played some excellent games this season. So don't get on his back, just back the players, back all the players, and let's get the boys over the line. Predicted 11 now. Tim Krul in goal. Made a remarkable save against Wigan, and he's in 2019. I think he's been excellent. So fair play to him. Back 4, it's going to say the same. Max Aarons, Christoph Zimmerman, Ben Godfrey, and Jamal Lewis. The fullbacks didn't get forward as much as they normally do against Wigan, but hopefully they can get back to bombing down the wings and creating chances for Norwich City. Ben Godfrey and Christoph Zimmerman at the back. Great partnership, and I really love their passion on and off the field. The central defensive midfielders now of Tom Tribal, and I'll bring Mo Leitner back into the fold. Tom Tribal, excellent. And Kenny McLean's done okay in recent games. I think in the first half of games he's been very poor, but in the second half he's come alive a bit more, and particularly against Reading and Wigan. But Mo Leitner is one of the best midfielders in the league, so it's just crazy how Farke's not picked him. Kenny McLean's played really well, but Mo Leitner's just slightly different, slightly level above, isn't he? The way he dictates the tempo, springs the passes, is something else. So I play him. And then the front 3 behind the striker, I'd go with Ono Hernandez, Marcus Stiepermann, and Mario Rancic on the right. Ono Hernandez's pace is always going to cause teams problems. Stiepermann in the last few games has been really, really poor, but his physicality is important to the team, and the reason why he's the most outfield player picked this season under Daniel Farke. And on the right, this is where there's been contention. Mario Rancic, he hasn't had many starts this season, but he's had 7 goals and 5 assists. I've already mentioned he was the player of the month in January, and then against Leeds he put in one of the best performances of the season. I just think he's the best midfielder at the club and has to be picked. But if Todd Cantwell's in there, let's back him. He's a young player, and if he feels the nervousness off the crowd, it's not going to help anyone. So let's create a really good atmosphere in Carrow Road. And Timu Pukki up front, 27 goals, 9 assists. Could be a potential record break, this lad. The most goals in a championship season at all time is Glenn Murray with 30. Timu Pukki's got 27 with 4 games to go, so it could be tight. He could even break the record amount of goals in a season for Norwich City, currently standing at 31. He's a potential record breaker, and no matter what amount of goals he finishes with, his goals have been critical to Norwich City's promotion push. Sheffield Wednesday now, moving into the preview. They have Steve Bruce as their manager, currently sitting in mid-table. Since Steve Bruce has come in, they've actually done very well, but before that was dreadful. I can't think of the name of their manager. He was a foreign manager, but he did really, really badly for them. I remember we played them in November, we thrashed them 4-0, and just defensively they was absolutely woeful. So they've had a difficult season, Sheffield Wednesday, this season. But they've been on the up under Steve Bruce now. Their performances have improved. They look more defensively solid, and they even had a late push for the playoffs. However, in recent results, in particular the one against Leeds, mean they're not going to finish in the playoffs, and it will be a mid-table finish for them. Stephen Fletcher's kind of a man to look out for. 10 goals, 2 assists, 229 minutes per goal in the Championship. Adam Reach as well. I remember he scored some stunning goals earlier on in the season. They've got a few offensive players who could hurt Norwich City, but Norwich City are going to be the favourites in this game, of course. Looking at how we played in our last 2 games against Reading and Wigan, before that, a run of 8 wins in a row is absolutely terrific, and all the players and the club deserve enormous praise for that. The last 2 games, I think Reading created more than enough chances to win the game, but Wigan played really well, didn't they? And they showed that no championship game is easy. And you look at Sheffield Wednesday; they're mid-table in the league. You can interpret it in 2 ways. You can interpret it that they've got nothing to play for, so it should be easier for Norwich City, or you could interpret it as because they've got nothing to play for, the pressure is off, the shackles is off, and they play better. Do you know what I mean? You can interpret it in whatever way you like. Whatever happens, it's going to be a game Norwich City have to stay concentrated in, and it's still going to be a difficult game. But Norwich City have got more than enough to get over the line. Yes, I was talking about Wigan. They played very well. They pressed us high, and when teams have pressed us high, potentially we struggled a little bit. And when teams have pressed us high and we can't get the ball into Marco Stiepen, and sometimes his control's a bit off, then that's a problem. But if we can get Marco Stiepen controlling the ball up well and linking up the play, then we've got more than enough to win this game. And we've got so much quality on the pitch. I'm expecting another Norwich City win. But yeah, it's gonna really help the players if we create a positive atmosphere around the ground. Yeah, really looking forward to this game. And yeah, we're just going to have to be clinical because Sheffield Wednesday have improved defensively this season, but with the likes of Pookie in the team, we've got every chance of being clinical as well. And what I like about the team as well is something recently Ono Hernandez has been getting really far out wide, and that is creating some gaps in the middle for us to expose teams. But really looking forward to this one. I can't wait to be at Carrow Road. And Norwich City could potentially get promoted if Sheffield United lose to Nottingham Forest and Norwich City beat Sheffield Wednesday. So it's getting really exciting now, and as I said, we're almost over the line, and let's create a party atmosphere at Carrow Road. Score prediction, I'm going to back a 3-1 Norwich City victory. I'm going to back a brace from Timu Pukki and Ono Hernandez to score. Thanks for watching this preview / predicted 11. Leave me your thoughts down below. Subscribe to Norwich City Central. It's going to be a crazy last 4 games of the season. I can't wait to go to them all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.